good evening and welcome management committee members and all the participants. Before I start the session, let me share some of the announcement with you. IST Daily chapter is pleased to launch Elevate, a monthly engagement activity. This activity is starting with this month and it will be happening every fourth Saturday between 2 to 4 p.m. So you can join this month on 23rd December, and we have organized a skill development workshop in research is the topic. Another announcement is that we have come up once again with NLP practitioner certification program. This program is a 16-hour online program and will start from 7th of January 24. You will get more information through our different groups and different digital platform channels, so you can have more information about that. Another announcement is that the last date of nomination for daily chapter ethics committee is 15th December 2023. Now it's time to know our moderator of the day. Let me tell you something about this personality, a medico turned management professional, an internationally awarded HR expert with more than 10 years of HR experience with NTPC Limited, batch silver medalist, dealt with an entire gamut of HR practices like employee benefits, performance management, appraisal and promotions, HRD, recruitment, training and development, and welfare. A recipient of prestigious TAS Icon Award for 2020, is in the top 50 influential persons in Oman who can make a difference. That's the thing. So let's welcome Dr. Preeti. Over to you, Dr. Preeti. Thank you.
Technological landscape for that, which is AI tools for training. In recent years, we've all witnessed a transformative shift in how organizations are approaching training and development. And the integration of AI has not only changed the way we work, but has also opened a lot of frontiers in the realm of learning. And we all have gathered here to explore and delve into the impact, challenges, and possibilities that AI tools bring to the world of training. And as we today stand at the intersection of innovation and education, the role of AI tools, I believe, in training has become increasingly pivotal. And from personalized learning experiences to the optimization of the training programs, AI has a potential to revolutionize how we acquire and apply knowledge as well. And it's just not about adapting to change, it's about embracing the opportunities that AI has been presenting to all of us to enhance our capabilities and skills. And for this purpose, we have our distinguished panelists. They both are experts in their own right. They are bringing with them a wealth of knowledge and experience to this discussion. They'll be sharing the insights, the practical implications, the implementation part, and probably they'll also try to challenge the conventional wisdom we all have been facing on this particular topic. So first of all, not taking much of your time, I would first introduce both our speakers. And just quickly, I would tell our first speaker for today is Dr. Swati, who is an award-winning psychologist, corporate wellness leader, and also a diploma in ISTD diploma in T&D from ISTD, with an experience of more than 18 years in corporate wellness sales and safety and well-being at the workplace. She's currently working as a global director with one of the MNCs, which is catering to approx 5 lakh employees globally, which is huge. And she is Business World 40 Under 40 and LinkedIn Top Employee Voices, which are some of her recognitions. So we welcome Dr. Swati Chawla to the session. Thank you for being with us. The second speaker, another eminent speaker with us, is Mr. Abdul Ghaffar, who is a certified Six Sigma trainer from International Six Sigma Institute Geneva. He's a certified soft skills trainer, corporate trainer, and I think I'll take another session to list out his capabilities and certifications and the presentations that he has made over the years. He's got an experience of 23 years, 500 hours of training he has delivered, and more than approximately 400 to 500 people have been benefited by his sessions. A lot of literary works and awards and scholarships to his credit already. So his journey has been nothing short of dedication, resilience, and he has a multifaceted background. And we thank Mr. Abdul also to being with us on this session today. So now this time, I think convention ko challenge karna is the norm. So I think I am taking the liberty of changing the flow of the program slightly. And before making the formal session going on with the discussion part, I would request our very versatile and most impeccable Dr. Anubha Walia as the chairperson of the ISTD Delhi chapter to first present her opening remarks about the topic for today, that is AI tools for training. Dr. Anubha, the stage is yours first of all this time.
Thank you so much, Preeti. I must compliment the way we have started. I think this is one buzzword. The AI has become a part of us. I think you make the ball rolling because I'm not in a right out frame where I can give my perspective, but would love to be on the other side to hear the great speakers for the today's session. But I'm sure one thing I can say that is AI is a must. We should use it as most effectively, and it can give you a great perspective and great output. So I would really like to know which are the great AI tools which are available. So over to you. I think that's the best way I can say that right now. Thanks so much, Preeti. All the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Anubha, for the blessings and setting the tone absolutely wonderfully in the beginning itself. So without further ado, let's embark on this enlightening journey into the world of AI tools for training today. And I invite our esteemed panelists to share their thoughts in the coming Q&As and expertise as we navigate through the challenges and opportunities that are lying ahead in terms of AI tools for training. So there's been a lot of rapid integration of technology into the world of T&D. So I would like to ask Dr. Swati, first of all, that if you could tell us that how do you see the current landscape of AI tools in the field of training and development? Dr. Swati.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much. I think this topic is interesting. And I must say that I think our lives are not without AI. Absolutely. We can't even see our lives without artificial intelligence now these days. And when it comes to education, I think it's so important because when I look at all the training needs that we have, it is so important to see that every individual is different, every individual is unique, and how the training needs earlier used to be like traditionally there was a classroom setting and there used to be training need analysis. I and my colleague would have a different needs altogether. But today with AI, I think it's shaping the education by enhancing personalization, facilitating remote learning, and providing real time feedback and optimizing the learning processes.
Yes, absolutely, Dr. Swati. And taking this thought forward, I would like to ask Mr. Abdul that in your experience, what I'm sure there are a lot of benefits which already there, like besides enhancing the learning experience for the learner side, as well as automating the task, which we all know, the limited knowledge that we have about this world, and you two are the experts here. Besides these two benefits that I could think of, what are the specific benefits that the AI tools are bringing to the world of training process, both from the educator's side as well as the learner's side? And how do you think that this is going to shape the future of education? Mr. Abdul, please.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Swati, Dr. Preeti, and Dr. Swati for your inputs. And first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Anubha Walia, who gave me this opportunity to share my little knowledge with all of you. What I can see here, that too many, what is called, knowledge icons are here. So I have opportunity to learn a lot of things from all of you. The question which you asked me about my experience about where it's going, this transition from traditional things to AI integrated things, and who is going to get more and more benefit, and how it can be benefited. There are three stakeholders in this whole process. One is trainees, another one is trainer, what we are doing, and third one is the employer also, because all are having their own stakes. So because all are investing their time and money Trainees are investing their time, employer are investing their money, they are expecting ROI. And of course, we are doing our efforts, and we need the whole society and the company should be in a position that productivity should be increased, and quality of living, and especially this behavioral skills should be developed. That in a society where we are living, people should feel that human touch always be in our field. So here, these three areas what I discussed for trainees. The main thing is they are expecting for personalized training, because it's not like earlier time that it was considered as training or teaching as an art. Now teaching is no more an art; it is becoming a science, because we are relying more on earlier we are relying on trained teachers. Now we are moving towards technical tools. So what we are using currently, we are using digital tools, and the integration, the arrival of AI has changed many things. So this digital tool is not only a tool. The AI is going to give a thing that how we are thinking. So the things what we are doing, earlier we are using digital tools, then what we are doing, we are working together, ourselves, human being and digital tools. So we need to work a lot of things on it. But how this we are analyzing the things, the AI is going to do. The one way people are thinking that what will happen when AI will come to all field, not only in training field, all field, people are fear that they are going to lose the job. But particularly this AI is a tool to support us. It's not a matter of challenge to our job. It's going to support us, and how we are going to utilize these tools, it happens anywhere, anytime. We remember when this train came, locomotive train came, and it was a revolution, and now we are facing a problem that it's creating a this what is called environmental problem. So one day something is coming to help us, another day it's becoming as a problem for us. And again we are thinking this way, we start thinking, and we start to develop the things. The innovation comes. So one part is employees, this trainees or employees. Second part, this one, employer. They are expecting their ROI. So what type of ROI they are expecting? How much they are going to invest? They want to reduce their cost. Second thing, how much productivity they will get from this training. So it's not like that earlier. What was happening, that whole day we are picking the employees for 1 week or 1 day this way, and this employer was understanding that we are taking their time and they are not working. Now the technology has increased, and people are getting information online, and that is not ready-made material. First we are doing this training need analysis, and where is the gap? This AI is giving suggestion that what type of training is required for them. So this way we are providing the test, the menu, what is required for them. We are not providing them predefined menu. So everyone feel that this is personalized training, and they are involving. It is easy for them to learn. And for us, particularly for trainers, where we are and how we can utilize it, and that TNL and this training need analysis assessment we can do, quiz creation we can do, content creation we can do, we can create videos, we can do presentation, we can create, and we can all administrative tasks can be automated. So this way we can do a lot of things. So this way it is good for all three stakeholders. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul. With such lucidity of thoughts, I'm sure most of us have already understood what it is all about. And I will again move to Dr. Swati. Dr. Swati, today the world is again of personalization and customization of things. Everybody wants things according to their customized needs
Yeah.
and personalized choices. So I would like to ask you to address that how AI tools can be customized or personalized to cater to the diverse learning needs of individuals in a training program. And I'm sure you have, with the given the experience that you have, I'm sure you have a lot of examples where AI-driven personalization has significantly improved employee engagement. Dr. Swati.
Thank you so much. I think very appropriate question and very interesting, right? So when I talk about AI-driven personalized training, of course, it's a significant part of now. It's slowly and gradually becoming significant part of training and development, right? So there are certain things that can be engaged or through tailored content and adaptive assessments and interactive experiences. So, for example, adaptive learning platforms, what they do is that, for example, we have two colleagues who are at the same level. However, our learning capabilities or learning demands are something different. So the adaptive learning platforms, what they do is that I will get a, say, complexity number one, level one kind of a training, and they will automated give another person, the same colleague will have a different complexity, so they will adjust to the complexity of the learning that is there. So that's one is adaptive learning platforms. The other is personalized learning pathways, where, for example, if I have certain target and I have a performance and the key matrix that we have, so I also have a goal, I have my performance, and I have preferences. So there are also platforms like Alex, which it actually helps you to personalize training as per my goals and as well as my performance and preferences. The third very important and very interesting that I personally believe as a psychologist is the gamifications. Right,
Oh,
because I think gamifications, the more you have an experiential learning, the more you register in your mind. It's very obvious, right? So gamification with AI integration is extremely interesting platforms where they can actually helps you build a good learning way of understanding and absorbing. And also when it is gamification, it's very subtle, it's on their own pace, and it reduces the frustration and promote a sustainable engagement and learning. uh, the next is, I think very obvious and everyone must be aware of it. Let's give an example, right? When you look at certain content, even in your, let's say, social media or on your, Netflix or your OTTs, you have certain content that you saw and you suddenly see that same content is coming or similar interest of content is coming. That's called smart content recommendations, right? So there are also AI which actually helps you, and these are all generative AIs as well, right? So they also bring in similar articles, videos, which can be bring it from the platforms. And last and not the least, the real time feedback and assistance. That means the bots, the virtual assistants. Immediately, if I am learning a sub program on my portal and I need an assistant, so there is an assistant and there is a feedback that is being given on the real time basis. So those are, I think, very interesting AI driven and especially generative AI driven platforms also which are coming in the trend.
yes, thank you, Dr. Swati. I think eventual goal is to turn the learning process into a dynamic environment so that everybody can absorb the can get the maximal benefit out of it. And I think it's a continuum. It's a complete continuum wherein we are talking of, like, you rightly brought about the topic of gamification. Like, it's like
Oh.
French and Greek for many of us till date. And here we are talking of gamification, and there is a continuum which still talks of traditional methods of learning and training as well. So that brings me
Yeah.
back again to Mr. Abdul, that I would want you to address the issue that how AI tools are able to complement, like many of us are still, people out there are preferring the traditional methods of training. So how can AI tools complement or integrate with the traditional training methods, and are there scenarios wherein probably they can go for a hybrid approach? Or I'm sure every process has their its own share of hiccups and issues in the beginning. So what are the pitfalls which you could possibly think when we talk of the integration part with the traditional methods, Mr. Abdul?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Priti. This is actually this question is very close to my heart because I generally focus on the things that how this technology integrating and how we can change from traditional to modern things. Because I have also done focusing on design thinking. The design thinking is also part of this thing. I use this terminology AI versus NI, means artificial intelligence versus natural intelligence. Of course, many things is coming, technology is coming, but nothing is going to replace human being, because there is a reason. Reason is that how this technology is working. Technology is working because we are feeding the data. The more data somebody is having, any system is having, the more accurate decision they can take. Same way, what we a human being having, a human being is having enormous data in his mind. God has fed a lot of data. It means what I say generally, that everyone is having the information and knowledge, this answer of everything, all solutions. What we need to do, we just need to zoom in our brain where this information has been stored. The same way this technology is having the data, this technology cannot have more data than us. So one way or the other, this technology is depend on us. We need, because we are feeding them. We are providing data to AI. AI cannot generate any information or any decision cannot take because of its own. And just now you must have heard that the one company has hired a robot as a CEO of this company, and this robot is Mika. And if you heard the name Sophia, that Saudi government has given nationality to that robot, and so this Mika is the sister of Sophia. The same company has developed. So this company has appointed Mika as a CEO of that company and has given all authority to do except one thing, that is firing. Because if somebody is not coming, 2 days absent means he has been fired, and a day will come, nobody in the office. That's why its dependency is always be on human being. The person, that technique which you are using traditionally to deliver the training, it cannot be eliminated completely. We can utilize this technology. We can use this technology to that area where time is taking. Too much time is required to solve these things. Means if you are going to analyze the data, if you are going to prepare the reports, if you are going to send email to individual reminder, everything can be automated. But somebody is doing these things. If you will not feed this data, system will not do automatically. So this way, we are depend on each other. The pitfall is in different way. That what we are giving to this information to AI, and the people are expecting that you are sending this information to them, and people still prefer that somebody will do face-to-face training. Although we have lots of tool to do the online training, but classroom training is still has not replaced completely. So this way, we can use this tool, but it cannot be replaced completely. Human being, and we both are dependent on each other. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul. So the concept of AI versus NI is a beautiful thought. I'm sure we are all going to take it away at the end of the session, and we are into the last 6 minutes of the session today. And I would touch up you've touched upon the point of data privacy, data security. So that's a major concern, I'm sure, is in the world of data security and the privacy concerns. I'm sure this angle and this aspect is also of prime importance. So, Dr. Swati, I would like to ask you to address the issue of data privacy and data security, especially in the context of the ethical landscape, because I'm sure the things are changing at a faster pace that we all could even think of. The things are no more same. So the organization have to keep certain things in their mind while they're implementing, keeping the ethical landscape in mind, and data privacy being such a big issue, avoiding data biases, and of course in the realm of training world. So would you be able to address this concern of ours?
Yeah, I think from the aspects of you're very right. I think data security and privacy is extremely, extremely important. And when I see also, and there will be a different variety of trainings, right? So it can be so for when I come from a mental health perspective and well-being perspective, it's even more important because when I'm talking about mental health and everything, and who am I training to, if there are any assessments that is being done around it, if there is any quizzes that is being done around it. Again, there is a lot of data privacy issue, and and is extremely important. So data biases awareness is also very important. Transparency, clear communication on how AI is being used in trainings, right, including the algorithms and what is the data source which is being utilized. So as very, Mr. Abdul has very correctly said that it has to be fed with some data, right? And that data is extremely important. Um, Also, I think something that organization needs to implement is the regular audits, that to audit the AI systems and how it is being utilized. That is again a very, very important aspect to consideration, are crucial in the implementation of AI. Also how it is being integrated to the entire system, right? So there is one system and a tool, and how it is being integrated into your entire organization system, it is extremely important, right? And anything of going information from each other tools is extremely critical. Inclusive designing is another aspect, I think, where we need to consider, where we prioritize design principles and considering needs for all users. And I must say now neurodivergent requirements are also coming in. So how that is also extremely important, and will be very beneficial in the long run for organizations.
Absolutely, absolutely, Dr. Swati, for sharing such thoughts on this aspect of data privacy and ethical concerns. And we have just a couple of minutes left into the session, and I wanted to ask a very pertinent question today, but I think the question is coming itself from the audience. So I've got a very wonderful question, and so I think that will sum up the entire session. So I will leave the floor open to Dr. Swati or Mr. Abdul, whosoever wants to address this question. That how do you foresee the future trends in the AI tools for training, and how can the institutions and educators? So basically, what is the future, and how do we foresee the trends in this context? So if you could just both of you one by one very briefly wrap up the thoughts on the session today. Mr. Abdul first, and maybe Dr. Swati.
Yeah, great, great. Because we cannot stop ourselves. What technology is coming the way, and we cannot stop and stand at a place, and we cannot think in the future. If we will not think in the future, everything will go fast, and we will stay at a place. Technology is coming suddenly. Before answer this question, just I need to explain something what we are discussing just now. Dr. Swati was explaining very good things about security. This an acronym I generally use, that is called a SPARE in the use of AI. That is stand for S stand for security, P stand for privacy, A stand for accuracy, R stand for reliability, and E stand for expandability, means explainability. That is, everything should be included in AI. And what was happening that people are afraid to use ChatGPT, particularly companies. They refuse to use because of data privacy, and that's why ChatGPT launched enterprise version for companies. Their data should be secure, and only employees can access that information, what is stored for them. So they can use their employee ID, username, password, and then they can use. It means the other party cannot use. So this way we can protect this whole security system. Back to the question, what you are talking. Technology is coming in the way they are trying to access the data in different way. Although everyone is looking to hide our information, but we are giving our information on Facebook and WhatsApp, that where we are going, what we are doing is very, very, very much clear. It's not hidden to anybody. Although if anyone will ask that what you are doing, they will be angry. But every day they are updating their information. In trend wise, they are bringing many new technology. What I have seen, that is hologram technology. I was looking one video that and that technology is already existing in this world. That you needed to learn language. Technology will take your voice sample, your content, your body language, and a hologram will be created, and you will be replicated. Complete information in your tone, your body language, your sound, and you can deliver your training anywhere. So it means you needed to bring more people from outside. You can replicate anyone and you can deliver the training in your classroom or anywhere. So this is where technology is going. The data is coming a lot. During lockdown period, ChatGPT itself, this company has set 123 million parameters, and they have planning to set the parameter that no one can upload any fake information on website, on any social media. So whenever they are going to upload, the system will block that fake news. So this way they can control. So the technology is coming this way, and this way we will find only filtered information, correct information that will be helpful for our employees and our trainees. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul. And Dr. Swati, if you could just sum it up and
Yeah.
wrap up the entire part.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think 30 minutes or less for this topic though, but but
Yes.
I think yeah, to adding to Mr. Abdul was that what he was talking about hologram and all, there's a very good uh tool which is called Synthesasia. Maybe you want to try it and see it. You are talking in multiple languages and multiple unlimited talks. And that definitely is a future because it saves time, it saves cost, it saves everything. It will be a very good tool, and it's a generative AI tool. The natural language processing, NLP, is again going to be in the trend. The one thing that I'm really looking forward is the emotional intelligence integration. There is the empathy and the kind of some trainings would definitely lead that. Behaviorals are there, but how emotionally we are integrating that into our AI learning platforms. And of course, immersive technologies like virtual realities. I've also seen that people learning through virtual reality are absorbing more. So I think that's a very interesting way because it's an immersive learning. So those are again our future trends in AI tools.
Thank you, Dr. Swati. Thank you, Dr. Preeti. Thank you, Mr. Abdul Ghaffar. So really, it was a wonderful session, and I think I agree with Dr. Swati that this 30 minutes is very, very less for this particular topic. And actually, we have already crossed that 30 minutes. Yes, so I think most of our participants must have got some new information. And yes, I agree that it's a topic. It is to be explored a lot. Finally, if somebody asks from me that what can be the conclusion, so from Mr. Abdul Ghaffar and Dr. Swati, I can summarize it that we have already discussed about artificial intelligence. Maybe the next topic can be artificial intelligence versus artificial wisdom. So that can be a new topic. So maybe emotional intelligence, and now deciding how to give leave or not to fire, isn't it, Mr. Abdul Ghaffar? So thank you very much. And my sincere apology that we were not able to take all the question, but I'm sure everybody has got something from this program. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much. Bye. Take care.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks
Well,
for
I
having
Thank
me.
you so much. Bye
Thank you.
bye. Take
Thank you.
care.
Bye.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Dr. Anubha. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
hello.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.